are the best of USA weightlifting. And if you look around the room, I think you can agree, like, these are the best, you guys are the best lifters in USA weightlifting, and we've never had everybody together at a camp before. It's standard. I don't care. I'm Mike Catone, Senior Director of Sports Performance for USA Weightlifting. This week we are hosting the first ever USA Weightlifting National Team Program Camp. We have the gold, silver, and bronze members of the national team here for training camp. I think sitting at breakfast this morning and looking at the athletes that were in the room, these are the best and the brightest, in a lot of senses of our athletes. We have most of the Paris Olympians. I believe we have most of the folks who will be fighting to be LA Olympians. It's a high-powered camp and a great group of athletes that are here, and really the camaraderie is going to be the best part of it. You know how USA Weightlifting is. Our athletes train around the country, sometimes alone in garages or CrossFit gyms, and this is a chance for everybody to be together and build some camaraderie as well.
So I'm Matt Sicchio, I'm the president and CEO of USA Weightlifting. I mean, this collection of athletes, first of all, is unbelievable. This is arguably the single best collection of American weightlifters we've had in one place in decades. To have them all here under one roof, training together, working as part of our national team program is really, really special. Yeah, I mean, this is really what the national team program is about, right? We're trying to develop these athletes over the long haul. We're investing in the pipeline, the depth of the American weightlifting system, and that's what you see going on here. So it's really important that these athletes have time to come in, to work with our coaches, to work with our performance experts from across biomechanics, nutrition, sports psychology, and just get better without the pressure of an upcoming meet. That's an incredible opportunity to develop and a real reflection of what we mean with this national team program.
Obviously 2024 seemed to be the year of Olivia. What have you been up to since all that, and what are you working on right now?
Not much, to be honest. After I graduated in December, I start my master's in August, so I've just been trying to add to my list of hobbies, which includes a vegetable garden, sourdough, and camping and hiking.
Let's talk about the sourdough. How's that going? What's
It's
your
good.
favorite loaf?
Well, so here's the deal. I've killed 3 starters, and they're really hard to kill, and I've killed 3. So I'm on my 3rd one, and so far it's good. It's just making normal bread, normal sourdough bread. That's all I can handle right now.
So when is the reused bakery opening?
Never, never. I don't think, like, my sourdough, it's good. It's not great. And for as long as I've been doing it, I'm embarrassed to say that I'm like not that good at it because it's not that hard. It's simply the timing for me. I overproof it, I underproof it, whatever.
All right, so we're working it. So obviously here we are, Colorado Springs, for the first NCP camp. Are you excited about the camp? And if so, like, what are you most looking forward to?
Definitely. I love training camps. I think they're so much fun. We get to meet everybody in a lower stress situation that's not a competition where people aren't like going against each other. And it's just super fun to be here in Colorado. I'm super excited to create some sort of pipeline for youth, junior, and into senior, and for people to see what can be accomplished with the help and funding of USAW for their higher athletes with the goal of getting an Olympic medal.
Yeah, I've just been working on tedious things such as my press out, long arms, and I just took a trip to Great Britain, trained with the Great Britain team. I'm forever thankful for that. And yeah, that's all.
What do you look forward to this week?
I love it. It's a great facility. I'm thankful for it again, and I'm looking forward to training with my teammates more than anything. Yeah.
And then with the NTP as a whole, obviously this is the first year, this is the first class of it. What do you think this means for weightlifting in the U.S. and the growth of the sport?
I think it's a great thing. It's really the start, and I'm ready to see how it's going to be in 10 years. That's how I see it. I think y'all did a good thing changing things. I don't know how it was in the past, but I'm thankful again. Yeah.
So during this camp, we're going to be doing a lot of biomechanics testing and data collection. So it's great to get our best and brightest, the people that we think are going to be having the best chance to qualify for LA. And I kind of identify what their trends are, how they lift, what maybe some places they can improve on, and what their special strengths are, and kind of arm them with this information to bring back home for their training. You work on it with their coaches and continue this process over the entire quad. So we have a really nice data set and hopefully see some improvements in their lifting. NTP is amazing. I mean, we're already the NGB that supports our athletes the most as far as our own funding that we provide. This is a whole nother level of support now with what, especially Coach Jackie and I are able to do in addition with Coach Catone, be able to consult regularly with the coaches and the athletes and just be as supportive as possible and develop relationships. Now we have these touch points where we're able to collaborate a lot more and be supportive, so it isn't this weird thing where we just go into the field. We actually know each other and we have a plan beforehand. So seeing how much the support the athletes are getting financially is great, but just this more collaborative process, more touch points has been really great, and we're seeing some great results from it already. The vibes are high, yeah. Energy is definitely buzzing. I mean, this country is already on the rise. We keep saying that over and over again with the results that we had in Paris, but the camps we usually have are team specific, or event specific rather. And so we've had a lot of youth camps or junior camps, even acclimatization camps with the seniors. This is different. This feels different. Everybody knows here that they're kind of at the top of their craft and what their mission and goals are over the next couple of years. And it's really, really exciting to see them come together, see their friends, their peers, talk to each other, get to know each other, how they do stuff. And I'm excited to see what they do later this week with all of that energy, how they use it.
Push up, nice.
Let's go, come on.
Come on. You can snatch that. Okay, 95 for Mary, first weight. Push up, good. Come on, stay over. Nice. You haven't even moved that much weight in a while. All right, we have 110 for
Yeah, content.
My name's Christoph Kipp. I'm a professor at Marquette University where I teach courses related to sports biomechanics and strength and conditioning, and we also do some research in those areas. I've worked with Mike Catone for probably the last 4 years. I'm doing biomechanics testing and assessments for USA Weightlifting. So we have several days of testing laid out for the athletes while they're here. We have things like load velocity profiling. I have a day where they're doing quote unquote heavy singles. So they will be going heavy in the snatch and the clean and jerk, and we'll be looking at bar path, bar velocity, as well as some overall movement pattern with our markerless motion capture system. I think over the last year or so, Mike has really made a point of trying to establish a normative data set for the USA lifters, as well as getting some data on international competitors as well, so they can see where our US lifters are at compared to the international competitors. I think that has proven to be a pretty good starting point for conversations with coaches, and I think they've appreciated that information as well.
He's pulling. And I'm like, go ahead, we gotta go. He's like, he's pulling orange peels out. Like, go.
My name is Megan O'Connor. I'm the sports dietitian for USA Weightlifting. We're here for a camp this week, and so we're going to be in the teaching kitchen today. I left the fridge open. We're going to be in the teaching kitchen today going over one recipe with 2 different proteins that people typically might not cook at home, salmon and tofu. So we're just doing a little bit of prep now to make it a little bit easier on them when they come in, and then we can go over the recipe from there. Different proteins, either salmon or tofu, so they'll have the option to use one or both.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of go over like the basics of how to shred carrots and maybe some proper knife techniques, and then they'll go through it and make it and see how easy it can be to try new recipes. So it's been kind of cool to see a lot of these lifters kind of develop as they started as juniors and then go up to the senior level. And now we have a new wave of juniors, which is cool and exciting to see what they'll do.
I'm ready to go.
We have gloves too. Medium size pan mixed. Today's ingredients. We need a pan.
I'm trying to get content too.
You don't have to use fresh ginger if you don't have it. You can use ginger. So we're making the same recipe, but just with 2 different proteins. So it's an Asian style rice bowl, either with salmon or with tofu, and we have enough for both. If they want to cook both, just because they're 2 proteins that they might not be used to cooking. So it's a nice way to try tofu or salmon. So it has everything you need. It has lean protein from either the fish, or the tofu is a great plant-based protein. It has carbohydrates from the rice, and it has lots of veggies. It also has avocado and some nice sauces for some healthy fats. So just try to keep it simple. You don't have to do anything fancy. Choose like 1 to 2 proteins to cook a week, like even if it's chicken or beef. Try to make it a lean protein just to help support your muscles. Choose 1 to 2 carbohydrates, whether it's simple like rice or potatoes or fruit. Find a veggie that you like and use oils or add some nuts or peanut butter or avocado to whatever you're cooking. And just kind of use what you have on hand. Definitely make it taste good so you actually want to eat it. There's a misconception that your food has to be bland to be healthy, but no one wants to eat bland food, and can be very healthy by making it taste good.
Are you a big fan of carrots or cucumbers?
I'm going to say yes because I need to eat something good.
Okay.
Like all the way, almost all the way through, all the way down.
Slinky cucumber, yeah.
That's awesome. So you can kind of see like some parts where I did a better job of like going through, because it's like more bouncy. I feel like I'm gonna break it.
A few moments later.
Oh. It's not a picture. Man, it's probably ruined. It's not supposed to look
It's
like
coming
that.
out of your stipend.
That hurts. Okay, back in 2 minutes.
Ooh.
Did you see how thick our sauce was?
Yes.
Yeah, chef. Way to go.
Listen, I'm not going to take all the credit for this.
Can you tell I kind of like spicy stuff? Oh, beautiful. I'm excited for the stove.
Some chefs in here.
Jordan make that for you?
Yeah. Thank you. She made like 95%. I made the tofu. I've already started eating.
I can see it.
Spicy mayo and everything. Now you followed that rice, this is where it ended.
That all today. I'm growing up.
So after Paris, I took 5 months off,
completely from weightlifting. I did some running, rock climbing, just all things not related to weightlifting. So that was really good. I definitely needed that because I hadn't really taken a break since ever. Baking has been fun. Definitely more on my artistic side, I guess. And I really did enjoy running, but then I got cold, so I stopped doing that. But yeah, I mean, I think I have found a lot of value in balancing more of my life and with weightlifting. So I train significantly less, but still training, still here, and just embracing this new journey and new part of weightlifting that I've never really done before.
What's different about this one? What are you looking forward to this week?
A lot of new faces. I'm having to learn a lot of new names, so that doesn't make me feel old at all. But I really like that we're all here together, not right before a competition where it's pretty high stress, high pressure. If people are cutting, you know, it's like we get to be a little bit more chill and relaxed around each other, which is a really great environment to be in. I think it's a really great program. I think it still focuses on our top athletes and supporting them so that they can do this full time and have all the support that they need in order to get to this really high level, while also still feeding into our development athletes, because once we're all old and broken, we need a new set of athletes to come in, right?
When you're comfortable with set, after you're there for 3 seconds, we're going to jump in.
So for the jump testing, we use force plates to record the ground reaction forces as the lifters perform their kind of movement jumps and squat jumps. And we obviously look at jump height to get an idea of how explosive they are. But we also see that athletes use different strategies to create that jump height. Some athletes will use a force dominant strategy, or some athletes will use a time dominant strategy. So they will create impulse via either pushing for a longer period of time with less force, or creating more force over a longer or shorter period of time. And we see some similarities in their pulling technique as well. Some lifters will have really long pulls with maybe not as much force, and some lifters are just much more explosive. And so we're trying to see if we can use that force plate data during the kind of movement jumps to sort of correlate that back to their lifting technique or lifting styles.
Jump!
With the heavy singles, we have 2 camera systems that we use. We use a marker-based tracking system that tracks the end of the barbells. From that, we just do very simple bar path analyses where we calculate bar velocity or pulling velocities, again, to get an idea of the pulling speed, how long they're pulling for. And then we have our markerless motion capture system with which we can analyze whole body movement patterns. And so during those heavy singles, we ask the athletes to maybe work up to a heavy opener. And so we hopefully get a series of 3 successful attempts. And across those, we then take those movement patterns and hope to create a fingerprint or a thumbprint of each individual's athlete sort of pulling technique or their pulling style. And hopefully that helps the coaches to identify sort of individual strategies that are unique to their athletes.
Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I gotta learn tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step. I progress no less. Go ahead and place your bet. Cause we know where we at, we know we top tier. Cause all the hate that you bring, we know it stops here. I'm taking off like a rocket here and stopping here. It's strange how they can't see the future, but we profit here. We gon' always win. Promise that that's not a promise, yeah, that is a prayer. When the whole team win, that's when you flex. Win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell them I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, I'ma always win. We already know that we the coldest. Watch me hit it up, let me focus. I'm going toe to toe with foes. I know they notice. I kick in goals, they don't know how to go. Cause I know I go again and go again. And when they get it dry, I know when I can make it flow again. Talk to me nice, my team they ready to go again. Running into us, we'll gladly send you home again. Yeah, we don't talk, better know the grind, gon' match my walk. I'm a cheat code, I don't take no loss. Making no sense, run up the scope. Cause all I do is win, and I'ma do it again. Watch me win, then watch me do it again. Tell 'em I can't take no loss. My team hold no L's, no. Aiming for the top, can't make it by myself. I ain't taking no loss. I ain't taking no loss. Look, come on, always win. I ain't taking no loss. Look, come on, always win. I'm winning again. It's all on repeat. I'ma just sit at the top 'cause I'm running it, dog. On me, I don't know defeat. Had to get back on the phone. I told them don't cover my name 'cause I know that it rings. They want my spot at the top with the crown and they ask who's a rocket. I tell them it's me. I'ma always win.
I'd like to be in the 60s for snatch, and then I recently hit a 195 clean and jerk, so looking to break into the 200s pretty soon.
How do you think this is going to help build the sport?
I think it's really good. It gives people something to work towards. It gives them like a goal and something to be proud of once they make it. So I think it's a step in the right direction for sure, and it makes you feel like you're actually an elite athlete.
And I know you just finished your first workout at the camp too. Does the energy feel any different here compared to like any other camps or competitions or team trips you've done?
Yeah, it feels very similar to like a warm-up haul and one of the competitions, but just being around teammates and people lifting heavier and the same as you, it's motivating for sure.
Training's been going pretty good. Just finished my high volume phase, it's like a 13-week cycle before going into Pan Ams. So had enough time for a full training cycle. Been hitting a lot of squat PRs. And recently I put up a 193 jerk out of the blocks, which I'm still really, really excited about. I like the security that it gives to athletes. You're not gonna lose your spot just like that. Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
Well, I told Will on Tuesday that I was maybe going to quit weightlifting and then broke the American record on Friday. So I just felt, I don't know, I felt like very up and down, like training up to that. And I kind of had like I was thinking about the last quad, thinking about like how I felt coming up to a lot of these competitions. And it was a lot of competitions that I didn't feel awesome going into. So my goal, I decided, I was like, I'm just going to have fun. And then I did really well. So I'm going to try to have more fun more often. I'm looking forward to like meeting people I haven't really met before or spend time that I haven't really got to spend time with. Like I said, the last couple of years I spent a lot of time with the same people. So to be able to be exposed and like get to know other people, I think is going to be fun. That kind of help get gyms across the country to be a little closer. Maybe like, oh, I met this person from this gym or this state and whatever, and now we're buddies. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. I think just having an NTP program is good to just be able to kind of know that we're kind of on the same path and same way that other people do it, other countries, and kind of know like this is the program you want to be a part of, this is what you want to strive for. We have different levels to it, so it's not overwhelming because you're not just, I'm going to try to be on the gold program right away. Like there's different procedures, different levels, and so it'll be nice to be able to just kind of have that as a goal, whether you're going to be a developmental athlete or a bronze athlete. Yeah, I think it'll just be good to be able to kind of see the different athletes that are here, see that it's not scary to try and like have big goals, and yeah, it'll be good. The energy's pretty good so far. I think people are excited to lift. I think you get a lot of like the younger people, especially in it. It's like they want to come here and lift heavy, and you do get older athletes like me that can't lift heavy every single session, and that's okay. They'll learn that too one day. But yeah, I think it's exciting already, and we're all a little bit tired, but it'll be, I think, a really good week for how exciting it's been already.
push, push.
I check my wrist. I so bright the whole room stay lit. I know you wanna match my style. You haven't seen something like me. It looks easy, I make it look easy. Born to be fly, know you really believe me. I need a room and a team to raise. My swag, here I go. I'm so fresh all around the world. There ain't no other that can take my role. I'm so hot, but the style so cold. In every room, you know that I reign. Eyes on me, can't deny the fame. Now watch
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
outfit changing for every move. Don't hate what you see, I'll bring it to the game. So sad, you can never drop my name. What it looks to be the flyest. Style so big, know I'm never quiet. Checkmate, why you acting so silent? Checkmate, why you acting so silent? When it comes drip, stop hiding.
And we're starting at 6,000. You know how there's two.
All they separate.
You know, it's really just like that big.
Yeah, it's gonna be super easy.
This is me before the incline. Yay!
This is me before the incline.
Before the incline.
This is me before the incline.
The incline's probably not going to be very hard.
This is me before the incline.
This is me before the incline.
This is me before the incline.
Almost there.
So you regret your decision? Alright, see you later.
This is me at the beginning still.
Look, there's the entrance. How we feeling, Olivia?
Great. 1,000 steps in. I'm sitting down. We're good.
How we doing, Ferg? About halfway.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get it, guys. We gonna make it. Oh gosh.
Alright, man.
Woo! You're almost halfway. Yeah. We're in it now, Ferg. 2K. I got a doo-doo. Good. Incline champion. First place. Oh yeah. Me after the incline.
This is it. No, I was saying, let's finish.
All right, Ferg. This is me after the incline.
Me after the incline. I fell, but other than that, it was pretty nice.
I just want everyone to know I beat Olivia. I win. I am Jordan Doties, and this is me right after the incline. Yep. I'm done with the incline. No more. The incline.
Say your name.
I'm Olivia and I'm done with the incline.
Hi.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, I was so fast you probably couldn't have seen it.
Whew. That was nice.